It doesn't have to make sense. So far it is God that instructed you to do it, just do it. Sometimes we try to analyze God's instructions with our human mind and we end up getting distracted because we do not see reasons to obey, or we have given room for people to talk us out of doing the seemingly ridiculous instructions God has given to us. You're welcome to my channel. My name is Lovely. Be a returning subscriber. Thank you for always coming back. And if you are new to my channel, you're also welcome. Please do not forget to click the subscribe button. Yes, do it now. So today I will be talking about obedience. Yes. So what is obedience? Obedience is yielding to God's call. Obedience is a call to surrender your will and follow God's order. Once has God spoken, twice have we heard. If you are willing and obedient, you will eat the good of the land. Isaiah 1 verse 19. It is following God's instructions all the way. Obedience is one of the pathways to glorification. Until you obey, you cannot see His glory. For the manifestation and glorification we are all seeking for in our lives is in our obedience to God. What is the sense in pouring water into the water pots when the wine has finished at the wedding in Cana of Galilee? What's the sense in going to serve the governor of the feast water when deep down you know it's supposed to be wine? What's the sense in sharing 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes to 5,000 people when you know it can't go around? What is the sense in telling the people to open the grave and bring out Lazarus that has been dead and buried 4 days? What is the sense in Abraham going to sacrifice Isaac that he has waited so long to get? It doesn't seem to make sense, but the results are mind-blowing because they obeyed the instructions that was given to them. Fill the water pot with water, go serve the governor of the feast, and he gave loaves to the disciples, and the disciples gave them to the multitude. Some of God's instructions to you at every season of your life may not make sense. They may make you look foolish in the sight of men or even in your own sight, but you must obey, knowing that God has chosen what is foolish in the world to shame the wise. 1 Corinthians 1 verse 27. He has chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. Yours is to play your part by obeying. So whatever He tells you to do, just do it, because there are a lot of benefits attached to your obedience. Take for example, Abraham obeyed and became the father of many generations. The people at the wedding in Cana of Galilee obeyed and they got the sweetest wine. The disciples obeyed and they had leftover of food. Imagine if Abraham refused to obey God, to go and sacrifice his son. He would have lost on all sides. God could have taken Isaac back and he would have lost the privilege of being the father of many generations. Genesis chapter 22 verse 1 to 19. Because of a singular obedience, Abraham is still used as a reference point today, and that's why we sing Abraham blessings are mine. Imagine if Isaac refused to remain and sow in the land just as God commanded him to. He would have lost out on the bountiful harvest. Genesis 26 verse 12. Imagine if the people at the wedding in Cana in Galilee refused to follow the instructions that was given to them. They would have been put to shame. For God's instructions to you is your escape routes from frustration and shame. The Bible is full of stories of people who obeyed God, and we saw the outcome of it. And we also saw those who disobeyed and how their lives turned out to be. Your blessing is attached to your obedience. So whatever he tells you to do, do not hesitate. Just do it. I know you have toiled all night just like Peter, and it seems like you are not making progress. Why not take a leap of faith and cast your net on the right side of the sea just like Peter? Why don't you follow that instruction God has given to you? And you will be glad you did, because there are a lot of blessings waiting to embrace you on the journey of obedience. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you were inspired to go back to the drawing board and obey all God has instructed you to do. I remain lovely in Adebayo, and please do not forget to subscribe. See you all in my subsequent videos. Bye.